have hundreds of investigators who investigate in this building every year. And I'll tell you, probably 98% of them are just weekend warriors, that's what they love to do, the science and the paranormal. Folks, if I could ask everybody to kind of stay with me as we go through, you are going to have free time. That's my fault for not telling you. We are going to have free time once we're done to kind of gather your own time and go through the building. But I don't really want you guys to miss any information. I know there's a lot to take in this building. It's truly amazing. But we were talking about the investigators that come into this building, and 98% of them really are just weekend warriors. They're not affiliated with any TV shows or networks or radio shows or anything like that. But we have been picked up here by some of the networks that were interested in this place. 10 years ago, we were on the History Channel with Haunted History. And then a couple of years after that, they featured us on the Travel Channel with Most Haunted Places. And then 4 years ago is when the Taps crew came here with the Sci-Fi Network, and they filmed the Ghost Hunter show. It's hard to believe that episode is already 4 years old. About every 3 weeks I have somebody come in from somewhere in the world that says, oh, I just saw it last week. It's one of the most replayed episodes that they have. Well, then last year in 2009, we also were very, very busy. We filmed the Ghost Adventure show for the Travel Channel. That was interesting. It is our grand piano. The orchestra usually consists of 5 pieces, a couple of brass pieces.
You alright? Remember how scared that guy was underneath that thing?
That way. There we go. I just don't want to end up talking with my back to anyone. All right. Now we are downstairs in the basement. This is the high stakes poker room, the wine cellar, and the 2 bordello rooms. If you were down here in the 1880s and you walked out this door right here, you would actually be walking out the back alleyway into the where the trash dumpsters and all of the outhouses were. That is the original backstage exit of the building. This part of the building where we're standing was not opened to the public until 1996. Now, subsequently, when they did that, they added on the document room, which is through here, and the gift shop through the pink door off to the left. But back in the 1880s, if you were down here spending any kind of time or money at all, you might have been playing poker. Because the building operated 24 hours a day, they allowed a private, high-stakes poker game to run 24 hours a day right here at this table. The buy-in to get into this high roller game at that time was $1,000. Today, that would be roughly $30,000 just to sit at the table before they ever played a hand of cards. The game ran non-stop 24 hours a day for a grand total of 8 years, 5 months, and 3 days, non-stop. Yep. Now in that time period, $10 million crossed hands on that table. Scooch in and trade places with you guys. These 2 rooms right here that we can see into. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Okay. Are we recording sound over there? Hello, everyone. I would like to ask if there are any of the residents of the birdcage that are with us tonight in this place. If there's anyone that would like to come forward to let us know that you are here with us, we would be very grateful to have a sign of your presence. If you could give us a noise or a knock, a tap or a light, a voice, anything that you would like to do to let us know that you're here, we would be very grateful. We want all of you to know that it is okay to come close. I hear a tap by the Mariah back there. Did you guys hear it just now? It's right behind you guys. Now, if any of you would like to say hello, ask a question, try to make contact, you guys are welcome to do that. Anybody in the room. The only thing that we ask is that you are not disrespectful to them.
I would like to ask if they could come forward and say their name and how they liked to be at the birdcage.
Forgive my light, guys. My boss communicates with me if I need to know something. Bear with me just a second. Now, for those of you that do have recorders, since things are very, very quiet right now, this is also a good time for you to ask any questions that you might be hoping to have answered on your recorders.
I'd like to know if they would come forward and let us know how they passed here at the birdcage. In fact, if they did.
I would like to ask if any of the ladies of the birdcage are with us tonight. If there are any of the ladies of the birdcage that would like to come forward to let us know that you're here, we would love to know that you're here to have a sign of your presence. We'd like to know where you are, or perhaps are you in the cribs? Is there anyone upstairs?
I would like to know who the lady in the white dress was, and what is your name?
Did you guys hear 2 knocks? 2 rapid knocks?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Is that the bell?
No, that was somebody outside. Going, "Woo."
You know, some of us didn't hear those two knocks. Can you knock a little louder so all of us could hear?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was me. That was not. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
My arm.
What
My
about
shoulder.
your,
My shoulder. Like
what about it? Describe.
tingling.
Really?
Yes. Very much. Very
Right or
bad.
left side?
Right side. Yeah,
Awesome.
goosebumps, bad chills, getting cold.
Cool.
I'm getting cold.
The arm I'm holding.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would like to ask, earlier you told me someone was here, and I would like to know who that is.
Did the girls enjoy being here?
Am I hearing like a hearing aid or something?
Sounds like a
Hear a
bird.
I can hear a squeak or something.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
What is that?
It's not me. My camera went dead.
It actually sounds like my mom's hearing aid.
That's what it sounds like my grandma's saying maybe something like that.
Yeah.
That was me.
I would like to know if any of the gentlemen that are here, if you'd gambled with Doc Holliday, if you ever won.
Wow.
Mm.
I don't know if that was an adamant yes or an adamant no. But it was adamant.
Yeah. If it was adamant yes, could you knock twice? And if it was a no, could you knock once?
Please.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your honesty. You are truly wonderful.
I would like to know if any of the gentlemen here were in the um, big gambling game that they had,
The high stakes poker game.
the high stakes poker game.
You know, spirits, I've wondered how many of you sat on that piano stool downstairs that's just like the one I have at home. I'd like to know if anybody did. It would be fun to know. Thanks.
Are there any of our musicians here tonight? Got something in the back corner to my left. Okay, if you all would like to take a few minutes, turn your cameras on and take some photos. Before you take your photos, or before you take each photo, should I say, please say flash. It will be very bright so we can look away from it.
Say flash. Flash.
Oh.
Did you say flash?
I'm getting everybody else's light with my video.
Flash.
Just
Flash.
Okay, flash.
Was that something
Flash.
over there? Real loud.
I heard something.
Yeah, over in this direction.
Over there?
Right about where you guys are.
oh yeah.
Did you hear the tap, tap, tap?
I did.
It was like creaking, like the
Yeah, but it
wood.
was like somebody stepped there
Yes.
and made the wood creak.
Yeah, but we
Yeah, it's
didn't
pretty
move.
loud.
Across, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, flash.
Flash.
I just saw a bullet hole.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my flashlight. Took my flashlight to find my flashlight. That's pretty bad.
Flash.
Something up there?
Yeah, I just heard that.
I did too.
Where?
Two taps right over there. It was
By the
just
Mariah?
like a creaky tap.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And amazingly, I had
It should
Someone
be.
had touching my hair earlier when he said the chills at first.
I didn't see anything, but it was bright. It was just like a fluorescent blue. And it was
Wow.
nailed right on him.
I would love to see
That
it.
would have to happen when I turn the video off.
yeah, and it's gone.
No.
It is gone.
It's
It's
gone.
not there.
It's not here. But I tell you what,
Okay, flash.
At least I have a view.
Well, they like you. You're special.
Well, no, he's
extra
been being
sensitive.
touched
Extra
all
sensitive.
night.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
very sensitive.
Oh.
Very, very.
Flash.
The person or entity spirit
It's back.
that touched me on the neck on is it palm?
Right out here?
Right where the bullet hole is when I lean down, right on the neck.
Really?
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
Gambling Casino?
Yes. Whoever touched me, can you come forward and speak into the red lights on the table here?
Flash.
Please. Ooh, he turned red now.
You did?
No, the spot on his ear, his neck. It's moving up his head. Now it's down back to his ear. Do you feel that?
Not yet.
It's a different color than it was before.
Wow. If you're around me, can you touch me? Can you let me know that you're here?
Please come back.
I don't care. If you're a girl, I really don't care. Touch him.
Charlie Keene, this is your stage and backstage area. This is where you are in charge. If there's anyone in the building that would like to come up onto this place, I would ask your permission to please allow them to come up on the stage and the backstage where you are in charge, so that they might be able to join us and let us know that they are also close by. You know, every night I ask permission for them to come up on the backstage and join us. I had a gentleman that was a psychic who worked alongside a group of investigators out of Phoenix, and he was an empath, and he actually feels what they feel. And he said that he could actually see 3 entities standing right here at the top of the stairs. And the gist of what they were feeling was they were feeling frustration because they could come no farther. Well, he said, no, but think about it. This was the stage and backstage area. People were not allowed up here to interfere with the performances or the performers, and that's what Charlie Keene did. And that is what he's still doing today here in this building. This is still his place, right where we're seated at. And so once we ask permission for Charlie Keene to allow others to come up here long enough for them to visit with us, the 3 entities moved straight into the room. It was pretty amazing. It was really amazing.
That was
You
me.
feel that breeze?
No. I'm gonna try behind you.
Okay.
And not flash.
Okay. One more time. Okay. Now, did you guys hear the tapping on my chair?
Yes.
The other day, every time I played it, someone tapped on my chair.
Maybe to let them know that too.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Is somebody, did you ask it a question and then?
No, I'll explain the circumstances in just
Oh,
a
okay.
second. I just want you guys to take a listen. One more time. Okay. All right. Guys ready? Guys ready? One more time. Do you guys hear my chair?
I heard
Yep.
chair.
I'm feeling a cold breeze on my left shoulder. Is anybody
One more
else?
time. If I can ask everybody to please be very quiet. One more time. One more time. Okay, I'm gonna play it one last time for everybody. Ready? Now, can you tell me what you think you're hearing?
Sounds like a yeah in one area.
There are 3 one-syllable words.
I'm hearing close something.
I'm hearing, I am here.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I thought.
That's exactly what it is. What's wonderful about this, first of all, this was captured by a gentleman 6 weeks ago tonight, on a Friday night. His cell phone was on the corner over there, across the room from me. And he let his cell phone record during the lights out session. And when the lights came back on, he had forgotten that his phone was recording. He was taking some pictures. You actually, he told me the next day that he heard me say goodnight, and everybody kind of dispelled and went their own way. And then he remembered that his cell phone was recording. And it was after the lights came on, after everyone had kind of wandered away, that this was captured. But what is also very wonderful about this message is that this is the 3rd time since December that we have gotten the message, I am here. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And and I love our technology, because he came in the next day, we went in the office so that everything was closed off, we could hear it very closely and very clearly. And I said, oh my gosh, you captured this on your cell phone. And he said, yeah, I can text it to you. That's why I have it on my cell phone. I love our technology. Oh. We have had amazing EVPs happen in this building. I have a friend that comes down from Phoenix quite often to take the paranormal tours. And he's reported downstairs in the basement after everyone was kind of milling around and kind of left the building or wandered to the front. He would go back down to the basement while I was doing paperwork. And he actually, he asked the question, he was looking into the wine cellar. And you can hear him say on the recording, I'm looking at these whiskey barrels down here and I'm getting really thirsty. Do you think I could have a drink from one of these barrels? And you hear a young voice, she sounds about 8 or 9 years old, very young girl, she says, thirsty. And then a minute or so later, he also asked the question, he says, how many people live here with you? And the response is so clear, and the inflection is so great, that if you were standing here looking at that little girl, you would almost as if be able to see.
So do I, so do I.
So, yeah, I think
Okay.
what we heard probably was from.
More singing?
No, the female voice I think was from the music and stuff that we were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys would like to turn your cameras on, I will give you one last opportunity to take photos while the lights are out, because it will be time to bring the lights up very, very soon. No, unfortunately, I have to, if you stand up, you have to stay right in front of your chair. You can stand up, just don't move anywhere.
Flash.
Wanna stand up? Take pictures?
Okay, flash.
Sounded like a woman. Was that somebody moving?
Yeah, it was me. I'm
Oh,
over
okay.
here.
Flash.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the front to turn the lights on. If I can ask everybody to please stay in your seats until I get back. I will be right back. Oh, that was great. Forget that. Get away.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Better hurry.
I could feel something.
I could feel something on this side the entire time. And this left.
Did you see the green thing?
Yeah.
Did you guys all see it? Right before that.
I've had this video camera pointed at you guys the whole time, so hopefully we'll see something.
I still got it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have goosebumps like right here the whole entire time.
Was he holding you there? It was like
No,
the white
he
knuckle
was just
grip.
holding my fingers. We've been in haunted houses before, stuff like that, so we're kind of used to it.
Oh.
How's everybody doing, other than blind?
Good.
It's kind of weird, we saw a cut.
I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't mean to at all.
Wow. Well, I'm telling you, when I saw it, it seemed about right here, and it just kind of moved up and up this way. Right over you guys. I heard you saying something when we were listening to the EVP about a cool breeze also. Yeah, very cool. That's awesome. That is awesome. What a great night. What an absolutely wonderful night. I can tell it's a good night. Several times tonight, when I talk about certain things, sometimes if they're very close by, I almost choke up. And I've almost choked up 3 different times tonight. And so that's when I feel they're very, very, very close by. This place gets to you, it gets inside you, and it's truly wonderful. Absolutely wonderful thing to be attached to. Before we take off, and I set you on your free time in the building, I want to say thank you to all of you for coming tonight. It's been a fantastic night. I've thoroughly enjoyed spending time with you guys. And it was certainly my pleasure to share this building with you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed the building. I hope you had a good time tonight. And if you guys ever get the chance, please come back and see me. I'd love to hang out with any of you at all, any other time, if you'd like to come back. Thank you guys very much for coming.
I also
If you
want to
guys-
say
yes.
thank you for the ghosts who spoke into the recorders that were on the table. Thank you very much if you guys did. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah,
Do you
they're awesome.
remember that downstairs?
Now, if anybody would like to get a card from me before you leave, especially those of you that took photographs and recordings tonight, we actually have a website that is our Birdcage website. It has a ghost tour page and a ghost gallery. There are a couple of hundred photographs that are just truly fantastic photographs that have been taken by some of our guests and shared and uploaded on the website. And if you have anything that you would like to share, you can also, you have the opportunity to upload yours or any of your experiences as well. So we would would love to hear from you guys. So if you would like to get the web address before you leave, please make sure you get a card from me today before you leave as well, okay?
Is this another?
It is. You see, this is actually stage and backstage area both.
Okay, I see. That makes sense.
You know, there's not a lot of space right here in front of the curtain. Well, if someone was reciting poetry or reciting Shakespeare, they wouldn't really need anything more than the 4 feet that's out front there. But you had large dance troops, song and dance troops that had 10, 12 members. You had acrobats and gymnasts that performed. They even did little one-act plays and things like that. So if they needed more space, what they would do is they would raise this curtain in the front and lower the canvas farther back to allow all of that to be stage space. Yeah.
No, is this one the same pattern as that one?
It is. There's not a lot on it. There's actually a doorway. It looks like a brown doorway. And so if you needed more room, they could actually come from behind and come through the door, you know. But, you know, I also wanted to express to you, we heard a lot of different things going on right back here. And think about this. Remember that this was the stage and backstage area. At one time, along the back wall, there were dressing rooms that were put there to accommodate the headliners here, so they didn't have to deal with the tedious backstage stairs. So there were dressing rooms all along this back wall. But this right here is actually the wings. I'm sorry?
Was that the entrance?
Yeah, this is actually the wings. So imagine how many last-minute dance steps and last-minute lines and last-minute song lyrics were rehearsed, and how many times did they pace back and forth right back here, getting ready for that entrance right onto the stage. And believe it or not, this is actually one of the busiest areas that we have sometimes when the lights are out. And I think it's because they're still right here. This was the routine. Absolutely, that was the routine. I've been on stage since I was 3, and I've worn a few holes in the carpets and the floors backstage myself. Yeah.
I had it turned up and
Pretty awesome.
You heard beeps.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Now I'm gonna head to the front to get my paperwork and everything started to get ready to close out for the night. If y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to yell for me, and I'll answer anything I can. Otherwise, take a few minutes, take some time around the building, take any last photos that you'd like as well. Okay?
Is it 10 o'clock?
I just heard the clock. The clock is chiming.
Yeah, the spook wants to go have a song.
Scared the crap out of me. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, you leaned over and touched my arm. And... I think you wanted me to feel that you were cold. Or something. I don't know.
Oh, pardon me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they come bad if I leave all my chairs out. I'll take that one.
Oh, I forgot to get my whole. Yeah, I know that she was.
Wired rhymer, as I call it.
I always thought about having one, birth year, 56. Just go all white, Yeah, white convertible with white leather interior.
Don Brown.
Your sign is blinded and the sun is It's kind of cheap, man.
I did what last night?
Stop! I don't want to fight! I don't want that! Alright? You are all under arrest for murder!
That's exactly how it happened, too.
You lied to us! said you disarmed him.
Did this really happen?
In real life,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
In real life,
this was
yeah.
it.
This was down the front. Yeah, it was down there.
Oh my goodness. He's still breathing. Shoot him.
I'll see you.
He's dead but breathing.
Do you want to borrow my gun?
Shoot him again.
Hell first.
Still breathing.
In less than 30 seconds, Tom McClowry, Frank McClowry, and Billy Clant, barely 19 years old, lay dead or dying on Fremont Street in Tombstone. Virgiler, Morganer, and Doc Holliday survived painful gunshot wounds. Of the gunfighters this bloody October day, only legendary lawman Wyatt Earp remained unscathed. Ladies and gentlemen, let them know it, the Tombstone Vigilantes!